Hey YouTubers, I'm going to do a quick video on how to change the shocks on an 87 Honda Civic CRV Si. This is an 87. I just did the passenger side and I'm going to do the driver's side here. So you don't have to worry about that spring unless you compress the spring, which I did not. I jacked it up at the jacking point right here underneath, and then I took a 19 millimeter socket and took the tire off. So after that, you go inside the car and you get onto the panel here, the speaker panel, and you got two screws. You got a screw here and a screw here. I also had these caps that I just popped off. They went over the screws. You pull those out, pull this off, set it aside. You got a rubber boot here. I pried that up, and then I used my impact wrench there and tried to get that off. I couldn't, so I had to take a pair of vice grips and hold the tip of the shock, and then go ahead and unscrew it with a 17 millimeter ratchet. It's a 17 millimeter nut. So now that we've done that, let's go underneath. Let's see if I can do this without making everyone totally dizzy. Go underneath, and you got a bolt right there, which I've already PB blastered it, and I'm going to use my impact wrench and knock that out. Let's see. So there we go. That comes right out, as you see, along with my socket. So let's see if I can get this out by hand. I'll have to put that. See if I can get y'all to see here. This is amateur YouTubers, you know. We don't know what we're doing here. So let's see if we can push up on that a little underneath. I'm strong enough. There we go. Okay, got her out. Had to push up on it a little bit. Got it out. It drops right out. You can see the spring is loose, so every spring is loose. It's not compressed, so everything should pop right out now. Let's see. Famous last words, I'm sure. There we go. I just push the bottom out, and then the top slides right out. Okay, and I'll pull this out, and then we'll do a little transferring of property here. So you see this little boot right here, you got to transfer that onto your other one. The small end is the bottom of the spring, is the bottom of the shock, so these should pop right out as they do. And I noticed that there is no writing on this side, so I'll put them on the same way on the other side that should have writing. Let's see if I can get this off with one hand. And we are almost, there we go. Slides right off. It's got a slit right here. Let's see if I can get that off. Man, again, amateur YouTubers. Okay, that slipped right off. Here's my old one. Get my spring. There's the old shock. There's the new one. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and cut the new one open. Some of you guys may not do it this way, but I do. Let me just slice it off here. Okay. There's the expansion. Get that out of the way. Then here's the writing. So we know that was on the back side. Writing. It's right there. So we know that was on the back side of our cover. So we'll put this on. Let me put this phone down a second. Slip this around. There we go. Got my writing. My holes are lining up right here. My holes are lining up, so I'm just going to push those in. There we go. Back side. Let's see if I can get that. They went in pretty smooth. Okay. Yeah, we're in. Okay. Then I'm going to put the spring back around it. Here. Remember, the small end goes towards the bottom. Then I'm just going to slide it back up in the right up in there. I'll put the bolt in the bottom, and then I'll go to the top and I'll put my rubber back down. I got a new I don't know what you'd call that, a dowel or whatever. I got a new one, so I'll put that one in. Let's see if I can get this out. And it's coming out. There we go. New dowel. You see that little dowel? You'll get a new one. You put that in there. Put the big washer over the top of it, and then the nut over the top of that, and you're golden. Take care.